was in school, they said I couldn't focus. The teacher would look at me like I was hopeless. Graduated and my eyes open. Coach said that you had to be chosen. I believed till I looked at Moses. Then I went to read by David and Saul. It ain't about if you gonna be chosen, it's about if you gon' answer the call. Yesterday gone, don't think about the past. Didn't know who I was under the mask.
Alright, today I'll be going over my blood poisoning build with cold-blooded. And I'll go through some different stuff. I'll go through the belter, the mantras, blood poisoning. I'll go through my oath, my potions, and what outfit you should use. So to begin with, we'll go through the builder. I'll have this builder in the description, and I'll explain what you want to go first. So to begin with, you'll want to go charisma and bloodrend, and then fortitude last, because you only really need 2 talents for fortitude. But it's very important that you get all the pre-shrine talents for the charisma and blood combined, because you need stuff like blood bank, etc. for it. And after you shrine, you want to have 1 in intelligence, 1 in frost draw, not before you shrine, and 1 in heavy weapon. You don't want to have anything in willpower because you only need 5. And when you shrine, you'll have 31 heavy weapon. You want to shrine that down till 30, so you can get the 5 points in willpower, else you will only be able to get 4. And then you want to go to 100 frost draw, and the 30 weapon. Doesn't really matter which one you go in. You can go medium, light, or heavy. I just went heavy for the fun of it. But the important talents you really need are a set. Pre-shrine, you need the, let me find it, the blood bank, which is the one that gives you temporary HP when you have something charmed, and you hit a crit. You get the temporary HP. That's really what you want from that. And let me see. You also want cold-blooded, but that's gonna be post-shrine, because you really want to use blood poisoning to your advantage on this build, and that's why I only have ice mages as well, with hella eternal logs on, because I just want you to be chilled all the time. And you want talents like Ether Overdrive, of course. You want Unyielding Frost. You want Saint J. It's very important. You of course want the talent we're going the 30 heavy weapon from, which is what the fuck is it? Critical Engine. So you also get that bloodless heal on your crit. Your crit's not gonna be doing much damage, but in big fights where you can hit like 3 people with it, it's gonna give you good healing back. And the mantras we had Ether Barrage. Ether Barrage is just a really solid mantra to just throw out or just faint into, because the hitbox can be weird and the timing can be weird. So you can hit it, and it's mouse aimable, so you can really just try and hit people from the back or something like that. And we have Ice Forge, which is like a top tier ice mantra right now, because it's really fast if you modify it. I have 4 rush and 4 eternals on it with a blue gem, or else it's gonna cost way too much. But it's just a really solid mantra. It's very fast. It does great posture damage and great damage if everything hits. Then we have Frost Grab. Really nice to proc chilling on, does great damage, has great healing, and gives you iframes if you actually hit someone. Of course, we have Ice Daggers for the Pincushion talent, and it's just a really solid mantra, especially if you just feint it and go behind someone's back with it. It's gonna be really nice. Iceberg for the 3 healing. You really want 4 rush and 4 eternals on Iceberg, and of course 4 perfects on your Ice Daggers for my range. And we have Rising Frost and Iceland. You just run Stratus on the Rising Frost for the extra, range, and on your Icelands you want 4 Eternals for the longer Ice proc, or the Blood Poisoning proc. We're going Blood Poisoning because we're using this talent right here that makes it so 20% Blood Poisoning will do so our opponent can use D-gems for 3 seconds, I think it is. And we really want the 40% blood poisoning. Enemies heal 25% less, and the 50% that they get from when they're at 50% they get damage reduction, which moves on to my next subject, my oath. We're going Salt Chemist on this, especially because we are already going high intelligence because we want the Ether Overdrive talent, and we really want potions. I have Dulling, and I have a healing pot, and then I also have just a sanity clearing pot for depths. But that's only if I'm in depth or someone is running like NLK or something. Another mantra I have is I also have Blood Wisp, but you just want 4 Aeons and 4 Eternals on this. This basically makes it so your blood bar you never lose your blood. Like you can't die from blood basically. What else? And the dulling, you want 1 biotic salt, 2 spider eggs, 1 aromatic salt, and 3 gathered wheat. And you want the healings to be 1 biotic, 3 gobletos, and 2 beeswax. And your sanity one, you want 3 blue caps, 2 spider eggs, and 1 biotic and 1 aromatic salt. That's basically what you want. And for the talents, you really want to get either Calmarina if you can get it, because the crit is really easy to hit, and you just get like free dodge all mantras, so it's really nice. And if you get, but if you don't have a Calmarina or don't have the stuff for it, you could also just go for the not the black dive, the Prophet's Cloak for the free pen. See, I don't even have that much pen now, but I used to have a lot of pen. And last, you really want to get Payback. Payback is a top tier build for ganks right now. It's probably the best, just because you can iframe a lot of shit and they can cancel it. So if you just, let me wait for the cooldown. If you just pop this with a potion, it's a free potion. They can't do anything, and you heal like a bar or half a bar, or you can and then you can also just prep this, and then you probably have a bar feeling. So it's very good. I would recommend going it. Like no matter what build you have, it's just a really solid mantra, especially if you can afford to get it with a downside, so you also get heals from it. I'm not using the downside because I'm healing from the pot and I'm spamming the bell, so like a downside would just fuck me up most of the point. But that's all about the build. The builder link will be in the description, as said. So just DM me about anything like you need explained about the build.